Another national convention opened last week. It's Comic-Con in San Diego, where adults dress up like comic book icons. And real-life icons like Ted Danson promote their latest projects. His co-star in the new show, The Good Place, is actress Kristen Bell, TV star, movie star, and more.
You have a lot of projects going on. Do you feel like you're on a roll?
If being on a roll is defined by being really happy, then yes, I am.
Right in front of you, Kristen.
And in a brutally competitive business, she has a lot to be happy about.
Veronica!
She turned heads as the tough teen detective Veronica Mars.
Don't you think that's gotten a bit old? Original enough for you?
In the 2013 mega hit Frozen, she was brilliant as the voice of Anna, a very different kind of Disney princess.
The only frozen heart around here is yours.
Oh my God, it's so amazing.
And in the new movie, Bad Moms, she's an overworked mother looking for a break.
Sometimes when I'm driving all by myself, I have this fantasy that I get into a car crash. Not a big one with fire and explosions, but just like a little one. But I do get injured, and I get to go to the hospital for 2 weeks, and I sleep all day, and I eat Jell-O, and I watch so much TV, and it's all covered by my insurance.
At 36, she's had more success than actors twice her age, and she takes none of it for granted.
I don't deserve to be here. I worked hard, but I was also in the right place at the right time, and I'm really, really grateful for the jobs that I've had.
What are you insecure about?
I get insecure. I feel stupid sometimes. That's a truthful insecurity. I am around so many talented artists and intellectuals and creative people. I spend a lot of time with people that are smarter than me. So one of my truthful insecurities is that I feel stupid a lot.
But her career, it seems, has been one smart move after another.
One day I'll be famous, I'll be proper and prim.
Kristen Bell never really wanted to be anything but a performer. Born and raised in Michigan, she started taking voice lessons at 5 and signed with a theatrical agent in grade school.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
By the time she sang in her high school musical, Kristen Bell sounded ready for the big time, and it didn't take her long to get there.
Say the world can turn on any moment.
She dropped out of college to take the role of Becky Thatcher in a new Broadway musical, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. In a 2001 Sunday Morning profile of the show's writer, Ken Ludwig, she even had a moment with our own Rita Braver.
Do you ever think at this age you would have such a big part in a show that's headed for Broadway?
Absolutely not. Working with him? No way.
But Broadway is a tough business. Tom Sawyer closed within a month. And before long, Kristen Bell was struggling to find a job.
Did you feel in the beginning like people wanted to kind of pigeonhole you as fresh-faced ingenue?
Yeah, I wasn't homely or awkward enough to play the awkward girl, but I wasn't pretty enough to play the love interest. I was somewhere down the middle. I need you to copy all of Weevil's attendance records from this past month and get them to me.
Do I look like James Bond here?
Eventually, she landed a TV role that kick-started her career as the intrepid high school detective Veronica Mars. For millions of teens, Kristen Bell was suddenly a role model.
Veronica Mars was the advice that high schoolers needed. If you don't fit in, make your own category.
It's interesting that you said if you don't fit in, make your own category, because that's essentially what you said you kind of did with your
and
career.
I'm happier that way. I'm doing what works for me, and I don't really need to apologize to anybody because of that.
So do you like to get out in nature?
Oh yeah, that's what I.
Here's something else that works for her. She'll only take jobs that keep her close to her children.
I always think, if I'm on my deathbed, what am I going to be thinking about? And it won't be some random movie I participated in or some TV show. It will be my family.
What are you doing down there?
We're watching a baby tutorial.
That guy in the Samsung ad is her actual husband and dad to her 2 young daughters, actor Dax Shepard.
Oh, yes!
Did you just deliver?
Yeah, he's a wonderful father.
What makes him a great father?
He knows the value of things. He was an addict for many, many years, and he pulled himself out of it, and he's been sober for 11 or 12 years now, I think almost 12. And he knows how many times he's messed up and how many times he's been really close to losing everything.
They got married in 2013, but never shared pictures of their wedding with the press until today.
We got married in a tiny room in the Beverly Hills courthouse, and it was still one of the best days of my life.
She'll star in a movie with her husband next year. But Kristen Bell's biggest triumph might be figuring out how to be content in whatever role she chooses to play.
Is there a goal?
Just to be happy wherever I am.
Maybe you're not the biggest fish, but
no,
that's
but I
okay.
also don't. Those big fish sometimes have a real hard time. They can't, I can still go to the grocery store. So I think I'm really happy with the size fish that I am.